Temperature's like, yeah, 57 degrees. Suddenly got a downpour coming. Well, it's not doing it now, but we had hail coming down, really small hail, but some right there. The sun will be back out here in a minute. Just trying to get everything out of that room in there, out here, cover it up so I can work in there. Gotta burn all this stuff here over there, but I don't know when this is going on. think I've ever seen it rain this hard, where it's just gushing down like Niagara Falls. That's all scrap. That's all getting cut up and burned. Burn it right over there. So I don't care if that gets wet right now. What Route 2 looks like right now. It's all gravel. They milled all the pavement up and all the way down to the gravel. Just pretty much leave it like this. All they do is keep grading it. They're not doing anything else. It's been like this for weeks, and then every time it rains, with all the traffic that comes up and down this road, it develops all these little potholes all over the road. Disastrous mess. And they've got this, it's like this for a good, I don't know, 5-6 miles, I guess. And they leave a little patch of pavement here, but it's for the bridges and all. I guess they're leaving them alone. It is milled, and it goes back to dirt. Not very often you see a 2-lane wide dirt road. Readjust that. This is what it is, and you come here to Plainfield, then it's over. There's other ways to go around it. The back dirt roads are smoother than this. That's it. Good for the car suspension, that's for sure. You know, there's other roads that are worse than that.
Now that's a shed.
He just built that. He built that in one day. Floating bridge, Brookfield, Vermont. We're right across the bridge now. It's a hot day, about 86 degrees. And a lot of people here swimming.
Well, that bridge ain't floating.
Oh, it's floating. Yeah, there's no pilings under this bridge.
I remember the other one, the water used to run right over it.
Yeah, well, no, they vamped it up pretty good.
You're under McLeanwood.
Oh, we got a, yeah. Yeah, the board popped up there.
Oh, sorry, but that was kind of disappointing.
No, it doesn't go in the water anymore.
See, that was scary. When his wheels were underwater, oh
yeah.
And back then, we had drum brakes. So.
Yeah.
Transmission.
It's not transmission, it's the motor.
Not your transmission.
It's supposed to be 89 right here. I didn't know it was that close to the bridge. Yeah, we need to get down there and go that way. But you gotta drive way up there to get there. Fishing lures and all that shit up on the wire up there.
That shit. Probably for people cast to say, oh crap. Or they do it on purpose, but who would do that? Because that's money.
Yeah. Tons of bobbers, lures, fishing line.
I was wondering if they were jumping off the bridge.
Whoa, got me wet. Literally got me wet. We're coming in from this way a long time ago. Start. Ralph Road. That's a long way up too.
Wow. What's your name, young man? His name is Ralph.
Tell you what, that water's probably cold, but I bet it feels good right about now.
I bet it kind of does.
Yeah, this is a real Vermont highway here. Gravel road. Not
You
so,
wouldn't even know, actually, dude. It's fucking nice.
yeah, except for springtime.
Yeah.
Springtime, it's all
But everything's
muddy
running down
ruts.
off the. Yeah.
That's why they call it mud season. It's all muddy ruts.
They got 3 seasons.
No, they have 5.
Summer, winter, and mud season.
No, they have 5 seasons here. Winter, yeah, summer, fall, winter, spring, mud season, and
Yeah,
back to summer again. I know it's mud season, then spring. There we go, I got pavement up here.
Or somebody painted yellow on the mud.
Yeah. Oh, damn, well, that didn't last long.
$1,000 stone farm. I saw a stone in their yard. It's 1001.
1001.
stone. There's the highway you want to get on.
Yeah.
And the gate's closed. And
Oh, damn.
There's a
Oh,
cop
well.
there, so we ain't doing that.
I guess, yeah, Care Bears up there.
Care Bears. Schoolhouse Rock.
Just a bill.
Sitting on Capitol Hill. A silver slice of chunk of a hanker for a hunk of cheese.
Wee. No. Shit.
Dude, I think, you know, my kidney felt that one.
Yeah, I think I left my tire back there. Go figures. There's a stop sign right at the bottom of the hill.
We're not there yet. How would you know?
Well, it says right here on the map.
Oh,
plus, I see cars.
I seen the cars. That's the only way I would know. It says stoop.
No, there's no O there.
I can make
It's
one.
pots backwards. Pretty much what it's been looking like most of the day. The whole site's just about underwater. I haven't been anywhere at all today, so pretty short part of the drive going down is kind of washed out. Just worry about those trees back there because they're leaning towards my camper, but they always have been. Give it a look outside there. The driveway looks like a damn river. Can't imagine what it looks like down below. Wash out down here to the bottom. I don't think I'm going to drive through that. It goes all the way, it's washing all the way out to the road. Back up. Driveway here. Pool over there is okay. It's got holes around the top. It's an Intex pool, so it's got holes around the top where the top bar is, the support bar that goes around. So it's leaking out that way. Up here is okay. Over there behind the store, the laundry room is underwater. It just goes around. The whole road over there is underwater because it all comes from this back field up here. Everything's okay up here. Coming back from the back field behind Charlene and Dave's there. It's hard to see because of the rain. Yeah. And it's going down in front of the trailer and then down the road. Here's the other side of the trailer. This comes from behind and it's running down like a river here. Here's another spot. That. Going pretty quick. So here's the next day. It's that time. It's like 6. No, it's 5:35, 5:37. That's a backwards clock, by the way. Power's been out since 10:45 last night, so I had to improvise a few things. I didn't get much sleep for one because I knew without the power my refrigerators would stop working. And well, the temperature of this one here, let's see, I don't have a light. I'm gonna do my flashlight. There it is. Well, that's the highest the temperature went on the refrigerator side over here. That's the freezer side. That went to 23. It's now dropping 21. What I did was come in here into the bathroom. That's my battery booster for like jumping car batteries. I hooked that up to my converter down here, which is, you know, it's all 12 volts on this side here. A lot of this stuff in here runs on 12 volts, including the refrigerator back there. This one here is stalling out. It's actually thawed. So what's left in there is going to have to go in there. Now this is running on gas now. That's why the temperature's dropping. My main concern when the power goes out is my food going bad. I've had that happen before and I threw away a lot of food. Don't mind the bedroom, it's still under construction. The bed here is brand new. I finished all that wall there, this wall here. Still got to do this, but I'm not going to be able to finish it if I choose to leave because of this. I mean, we got washouts everywhere. We got a lot of road closures. I'm kind of stranded right now. As far as water, we're on well water here, so when there's no electricity, there's no water. But this is what I got going on here. Got my buckets out, and I'm catching the rainwater into that plug-in bucket. And I got one over there too. It stopped raining for probably about 15-20 minutes, and when it started raining again, I quickly got those out and started collecting water. So, and I still got, you know, about less than a gallon of water in here. Actually, still about a whole gallon. So it's just debating whether I'm going to stay or go. I'm going to try and stay. With the river flooding, Route 2 is just about completely underwater. It's closed, so, and a lot of our main power lines run through along Route 2, so I'm pretty sure it's been washed out. That could mean power is going to be out for a very, very long time. A few days, might be lucky to get it back in a few days, but I would say in about a week or so, get power back on. I'm not going to stick around without a shower with all that time, so I might have to leave early because of that. So a lot of things are going to be left unfinished, but my main concern is getting my refrigerator cold again and stay cold until I leave here. So it is running on gas. Yeah, a lot of stuff's going to have to remain unfinished here. I'm just going to have to put some things away and just call it a year. I haven't gotten to my slide out roof. The roof that I built over it, it kind of sunk in over the winter time. Well, it, you know, sunk down a little bit because of the snow weight. I have to get under there and put some braces underneath before winter time, but I can't do anything with no electricity. I don't have battery powered equipment like that, so everything's electric. So that's probably going to have to wait till October, and that's one thing I do not want to do when I come back in October, is have to fucking work. So it's kind of a mess right now. I still got to put this stuff away. This stuff away right here. I don't know what I'm going to do with that bag. I got to take that back to where it came from. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to the store later on to get some things the other way, in the other direction, over in New Hampshire. There's no issues over there that I know of. I mean, I don't know anything right now because there's no internet, there's no power, there's no cell service here, there's nothing. So we'll see what happens. Well, here's the washout. Rain's letting up now. That's about a foot deep right there. A little bit more. Good Lord. A lot of it in Dana Ruth's site. This side here is impassable. Here's the end of the road here. Ooh, that's not good. What is this? Big old spike. Yep, this is washed out right here. Let's see what the rest of the road looks like. Try to get out of here. Gotta get a generator or something. Alright, here we go. Flood, washouts, all that here. July 11th? Well, it started yesterday actually. The 10th. Yep, today's July 11th. 8:57 in the morning. A lot of towns are underwater. A lot of washouts, a lot of roads are closed, except for going east of here over to New Hampshire. Should still be okay. I don't know what to expect on this road. There's been a few people that left the campground already to do what they had to do or to go home or whatever. And they haven't been back, so I'm gonna assume things are okay down at the bottom of the hill here, which is one concern because there's a stream down at the end of the road here. Whether that's flooded or not. State Capitol is flooded. The next town over is flooded. Several towns south of here is flooded and mudslides. And we got the main road out of here going to, oh yeah, the driveway there's not too bad. Yeah, Route 2 is underwater. Cabot in town also had a big washout last night. It rained all the way until this morning. It stopped about, I guess about an hour or so ago. We have no electricity, which means because we're on a well, we also have no running water, no internet, and you don't get cell service around here, so we don't have that either. You gotta watch for downed trees too. Short parts of this road's probably going to be washed out because of all the cracks and everything. Yeah, look at this. Ooh, wow. Oh, we got rocks in the road. Oh, there's a washout there. You gotta be careful here. Yep, chunks of asphalt. Up on a hill here, we're not going to see too much flooding here because, you know, all that's kind of receded. It's like this was underwater here. Yep, it went across the road. Wow. Gotta keep my eyes out here. Go slow. So needless to say, I will not be going into Marshfield or anywhere near it. I don't need to. Although part of me is kind of curious to see how that's going down there. Electricity being out with flooding, or we got a main line that runs along Route 2. Route 2 is underwater because of the river that runs along next to it. So I'm going to assume that our electric lines have also washed out. So it could probably definitely be a few days to a week or so before power comes back on here. Other than that, I'm high and dry. It's just, you know, gotta run out, get a generator or a new battery or both, and get my refrigerator working again. Don't have a problem getting water. I can get water out of a spring pipe that runs out from under a road not far from the campground. But I need to get my other stuff, my essentials, and other stuff I need to take south. Everything else will have to wait till I come back in October. Yeah, part of the asphalt's washing away there too. Sprinkle again. And there is more rain in the forecast, just not today. Say some chance tomorrow, possibly, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I was going to leave Tuesday next week, but what we got down here, yeah, I'm pretty sure this was all washed out. Oh yeah, look at that. Jeez. Oh wow, that's a huge, huge washout here. Oh Lord. Yup. Yikes. Gotta watch these rocks. Sharp, jagged rocks. Shit. Oh yeah, this field's underwater as I expected. Not running over the road. Stump grinding. Yikes. Road closed, high water. That's because they're releasing the dam. I wonder if they're releasing the dam. After all the rain, and the owner came up and regraded what he could anyway, except for here. Can't really do here because water is coming up out of the ground, especially over here. It's like a spring. That's not good. Wherever I step, it's like a sponge. Should bottle it up and sell it. Yep, wherever I step, it feels hard here, but and you can see the ground moving. From this point on up, it's okay. It's dry. Alright, so leaving the campground, got to go to Canadian Club in Berrytown for a friend whose sister passed away. So, I mean, that's where, you know, everything kind of had to be diverted to because of all the flooding and everything. So, I'm just leaving the campground now. And supposedly they've done some road work down here because of the washouts the other day. Springs are full and flowing pretty good, coming downhill and making things a mess. But supposedly they patched up what was down here the other day, that where the road collapsed and washed out. So I'm going to see about that. Route 2 is somewhat open. People have been going through since the water has receded. So I'm going to try and get some footage of that. So today's Thursday, July 13th, 2023. Okay, here's where one washout was here. They didn't do much. They just scraped, looks like they just scraped the rocks and stuff off the road, the debris off the road. They didn't do too much here. It looks like they put in some fill. Down here, yep, got a flag man, so it must be flagging people around that spot at the bottom of the hill where it's one lane. I mean, you can only do one lane because of the washout there. In the middle of the road there, and I had two loaders and a roller that went by just before I left. I don't care to pick nothing up. This guy here is probably doing driveways. See what all these cracks in this road here. This is what I figured would have washed out. Surprisingly, it didn't. And we're supposed to get heavy thunderstorms tonight and then tomorrow. There's a line that will be forming coming across to the east. We ain't supposed to get as much as we had a couple days ago with all that 8 to 9 inches of rain. That's where the problem was. We're only supposed to get about maybe 1 to 2 inches, if that. Down here, you can slightly see the camels up today. Okay, they redid some of that. It's okay. The big part was down here around this next bend. Bring a freaking at least a mill machine to smooth out these bumps or something. Oh, well, yep, they filled it in here. Well, they redid the guy's driveway. Oh boy, that's a mess. They're gonna leave it like that too. I bet you anything they're gonna leave it like that. Still, it's probably smoother than the rest of the road. And now the water's still high here. The field is still flooded, but it has gone down since the other day. And we still got high water here. All these cars here, what's going on? They're fixing, but I haven't been down through here since the flood and all, so I don't know what I'm in for. That's why I got the camera on. Supposedly down at the bottom of the hill going into the village, there was a washout. I think on both sides. There was like a lane and a half on the left. It was actually 3 lanes, 2 coming up, 1 going down the hill. And I think it was the one on the right side. I don't know. That's what it was for. So we'll see what that's all about. I'll tell you what, road crews have been working hard trying to get things back to normal. A lot of the towns here, Plainfield, Marshfield, Cabot, have all been helping each other and offering water, giving away water, because the towns have city water. They're not all well, so they're getting free water and everything to help them get by. And everybody's been, you know, pretty good with that up here, helping each other. Another historical flood on the records, and I was here.
Better route available.
Yeah, whatever. Let's see what we got here. It's freaking raining again. Oh, it's a washout on that side over there. Oh. That big time. Alright, so it's on the left side. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll wash down here, made a big old mess. Got a big old ditch over there too.
Your route may be affected by Vermont floods.
Okay. Alright. They had a barbecue here back there at the village store yesterday or the day before. I guess they were just helping out all the locals here. Cabot, I think, did the same thing. Plainfield, I don't know what was going on in Plainfield. But I know everybody's been helping each other, and on Facebook, if anybody asks for help, people jump right on it. Yeah, this was all underwater here. Definitely receded, but it's still up really, really high. farm here was affected much, surprisingly. Some of it was. They didn't lose anything. So it's Thursday. I should be leaving Tuesday, supposedly. We'll see what happens, because we're supposed to get more rain, and that's kind of oh wow, the bridge washed out. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, with the rain in the forecast and all that, I kind of got to dodge the raindrops and all that to get things taken care of and cleaned up before I leave. I certainly don't want things to be left undone while I'm gone, and I'll be gone until October. October I'll be back to winterize and close it up for the winter. I'm curious to see how where they've been milling up the pavement here to repave the road. It was all the way down to the gravel before the flooding. So I'm curious to see how all that is. The river down to the left there, that's the Winooski River. That's what you keep hearing about on the news. Well, this is the upstream part. Kind of starts up in Cabot, I think up above Cabot and all that. Generally just a little creek up there. It gets wider here a little bit, and then it gets around Montpelier, it gets really wide. Yeah, this is where it'll get a little interesting here, down here. When it rains, tons of potholes form. Supposedly people will be going around on the dirt road. Eaton Cemetery Road and then Hollister Hill. It comes back down here on Route 2 in Plainfield. But that bypasses most of this stuff here. So I don't know if they did any more grading. Usually when it rains, there's like a ton of potholes here. Yeah, I don't think they did any grading here at all. Up around that next bend up there is usually where the detour would be to go around. Let's see what goes on here. Yeah, look at all these holes and ruts and everything. Like the paper plates held up. Look at this full. Yeah, ruin your suspension, dude. Flying right over it. Jeez. It's a little smoother over here. but I don't know what to expect up there too much. Let's see what happens down here. This is the part that's been closed for a while, up until yesterday. I don't know. Might still be considered closed, but there's no road closed signs or anything, so we'll see. Bumpy over there. Ooh, there's a pipe sticking out of the ground there. That's not good. Oh wow, Twinfield School. Their whole ball field down there. Like a soccer field. It's all mud, completely underwater. Okay, they're grading here. That's good. They don't care. Oh, part of this bridge got washed out. This was underwater. It's 10:30 now, so I'll just be a while, that's all. Supposed to have been there at 10:30. But it is what it is with all this. Sand washed up in that field. Yep. Down trees and all. Some down wires here. Electric wires. I figured right about here would be a washout because the river comes right up against the road here. But she is back down where she belongs, but still up really high, still moving pretty fast. anybody coming the other direction. I think it's still blocked up in Plainfield. Yep, all this was underwater for sure. You can see it was all washed out. Oh, here comes somebody now. Holy shit. Got a whole hayfield down there. There's no hay left. It's all sand. Wow. Big old pond in the middle. I don't remember if that was even there or not. Well, you know, it's not the first time this has happened. I mean, with all the hills around and the valley here, how do you think the valley got here? Floods. You definitely see how high the water was here. It's good. This is a good 4 feet underwater here. Still there. It's good. That tree's got some, got some cleanup to do there, but it's still there. That thing has survived a lot of freaking floods. Little barn here. Phoebe must have gotten her lunch truck out of here. That's good. What a mess. Holy shit. Oh wow, this was. Well, this must have been about 6 feet underwater here. The barn was underwater too, kinda. Yeah, see what a water line was. Was the worst part back there by the barn, at least between Marshfield and Montpelier, or East Montpelier. Oh yeah, I still got a roadblock sign up here. Yeah, I think coming back I'm gonna go up Hollister Hill and then come down Cemetery. Might be smoother. Usually is. We'll see. And we're back up on pavement here, so it'll be a little smoother. That trailer was underwater. witch's window or coffin window. I don't understand that house with the chimney falling down on top of the roof there. I mean, it's got a leak. Pretty sure people live there. Yeah, they do. Goddard College, William H. Macy attended there. And also the movie I Am the Cheese was also filmed there. And a lot of this road was featured in the film as well. Not a popular film at all, but it was around here back in the 80s. Cornfield's been washed out here, and oh no, lost a lot of crop. Oh no. They didn't lose it all, but they lost a lot, most of it. Now it's all sand in the middle. Jeez. I don't think the other stocks are going to recover at all. And the barn here, the furniture barn, wasn't affected. They are open. Store wasn't affected. Well, this was high and dry for the most part. Came up very close though. We have not had very many nice sunny days with no rain at all. Not very many. I can count on both hands of how many we've had since May. End of May. The first week I got here back at the end of May was nice. It was dry. It was really dry because they were still in a drought. But it's been raining almost every other day or so ever since. There were some days where it rained hard, constantly, all day long. Ground can't take any more water. We have springs popping up now, and the ground is spongy in spots. It'll wash out here. Alright, so this is East Montpelier. Get on 14 here, make a left, and take that in towards Barrie, and I gotta go to the Canadian Club. That's where I'm supposed to be. Should have been there at 10:30. It's 10:47 now. Hopefully they go straight. Brand new, there's no way it should be washed out. Been many, many years since I've been down this road. Store. Getting close. 1.7 miles will be on the right. Here it is. Here it is. nice day. It's hot. It's about 88 degrees outside according to the thermometer here. Still supposed to get storms later. The wind's blowing. Guess the cold front's supposed to blow through. Either that or the rain will get here and just stall over top of us. Yeah, this was all underwater. I have pictures of this part right here. Supposed to be, but it's still up pretty high. My hay feels good. At least they harvested their hay. For all that, it's a good thing. This corn here is wiped out down this part. Had to go when it was underwater. It's a little washed out right down here. Right up here, cemetery. Stay over to the right. Road closed. Chance. Maybe that's why it was closed. Okay, Route 2's down here, so pavement ends. There is no pavement here to end the dirt road. Okay, coming down by the Marsh Plain Motel, or what used to be called the Marsh Plain Motel, is now called the Marshfield Inn. See Burnt Mountain way in the distance, just to the left. First hill to the left, that big mountain over here. I mean, to the right. Northbound. Alright, let's go. Back on Route 2. And then I get out ahead of this car. Looks like they just regraded this part. time I leave here Tuesday. There would be no sense at all because it would just get dirty again right away. There's a pond up there that had a beaver dam. With all the rain, the beaver dam broke and washed all the way down here. Still have the road closed sign. Oh no, it's not facing the road, so it doesn't matter. I come through here anyway. Oh, okay. They put more fill down here. Good. This will probably be the smoothest part of the entire freaking road. Like the last one, this asphalt's gonna be gone. It buckled up some more since the last rain. This is all spring water coming down now. Ground coming out of the road underneath. It just keeps on coming down. Yeah, leaving once again. This time we got some really dark clouds ahead. We're under severe thunderstorm warning. There are tornado warnings in the area too, but you know, we're like 2 hours south of here, but you know, they do move northeast, so we shall see. But I am headed to Plainfield to you know, go hang out there for a bit with the people that were at the Canadian Club earlier. So ooh, yeah, look at that. Woodbury, the Woodbury Quarry behind there is really dark. Blends in with the mountain. Thing I'm concerned about is the trees right next to my trailer leaning in my direction, and there's a really big one. It's about 2 or 3 feet in diameter. And it's still alive but barely hanging on, and like I said, it's leaning toward my trailer. It has been for ever since I've been to that site. site, but with as wet as the ground is and everything and all the rain we've been having for the past month or so, I kind of worry about that, like uprooting, especially when we got all this wind coming. But then again, we've got a lot of bad wind up during the winter here, so have to come down that, or any other trees there around it that are leaning in my direction. But I still worry. I have notified the campground owner to see what we can do about that. Something's got to be done. He's milling some wood. See, if I was to build a house, I'd probably like to get a sawmill and mill my own trees, make my own wood. Except for plywood, of course. Alright, let's see. Last time I come up here, yeah. Wow, look at that. It's all dark. Last time I came up through here, they were just regrading that one spot that got washed out. So let's see what that looks like. I mean, it looked pretty good when he was doing it earlier. See what the finished product looks like. I don't think they'll put any asphalt on it. It's not going to cure in time, I don't think. Yeah, it's still gravel. It's alright. Ouch. Probably going to be the smoothest part of the whole road. Yeah. And they put millings in there or something. Yeah, it looks like millings to me. That's okay. It compacts pretty well. Yeah, the water's receding some more now. I mean, it's still kind of high here on the stream part, but the field is getting pretty dry. This for the time being, what it's going to be for a while. They are supposed to repave all this, so I guess we're going to wait until then to do that. fan you hear is dinner cooking. It's a gorgeous evening. Everybody's up for the weekend. Got my tunes on. Camper is a mess, of course, but I'm getting ready to leave Tuesday, so yeah, be packing up soon. That's everybody's maple syrup take down south, and a cabin. Dinner cooking here should be done in about 10 minutes. Yeah, about 10 minutes. Chicken cordon bleu. I don't know what else I want. Well, there's my bed. Still got to finish that wall. I don't know if I'll have time. I'll try and get some done tomorrow on that. And this is my room. That wall's done. This wall's done. This piece here will go over here. I just have it sitting in here so it's not outside anymore. It's a really comfy bed too. Now, this is what it is right here with an extra memory foam on top. Oops. Kicking out this wall, trying to keep it in as much as I can. And bought some fir needles and cutting up. Eventually I'll get enough of it. I just cut all this yesterday. You just cut the tips of the tree off. Cut them up real small like this. And let me show you these pillows. This is a balsam fir filled pillow. Small, but the scent will last a very long time. And what I want to do with that is make a big pillow. Hopefully like the size of that. Or even that, whatever. I like the size of that. This is like my four, probably my six bag. Well, that would be bag number 6 down there once I get to cutting that up. But I have like 3 other trays inside that cabinet, and boy, does that smell like it smells like nothing like but Boston. And so I have to do. I just did this here this morning, so that's got to dry after it's cut. That's it. And there's my mess. Ready for dinner to get done. Got antifreeze for the water lines over the winter, so that's already covered when I come back in October. It's just a really nice evening. What's the temperature outside? It's down to 72 now. Yep. More rain. What a mess. I gotta get straightening up and cleaning up. So I gotta start packing things in tomorrow and leave the next day, unfortunately. What is today, the 15th or 16th? Today's the 16th. Well, we're getting another round of rain, but still isn't supposed to be like it was before, earlier this week, or last week I should say. Sunday, July 16th, 2023. Still giving away free water and stuff like that. Towns are still helping each other. Free bottled water. I gotta head down into Montpelier, Berlin, to pick up my maple cream pies I've ordered a couple days ago. Supposed to pick them up at 10. It's 10:20 now. But I wanted a little break in the rain, so I could go out to the car and go. So now here I am. But this stuff is supposed to be moving out around 2 o'clock this afternoon, so at least the most of it anyway. 1 to 2 inches of rain expected. It's bringing the river back up just a little bit, but still not as bad, nowhere near as bad as it was before. Still got debris alongside of the roads here. This is Route 2. Oh wow. Bridge that got washed out on both sides. They built a temporary bridge. Oh, it's the walking bridge. On the other side so they can get to that house over there. You have to park on the bridge and then walk to the house. But that sucks. It really does. I mean, you get great views along here and all, but I think I'd rather be up on high ground in a forest than risk getting washed out. Part of this I'm not looking forward to is down on the gravel part of this road, where they have it milled down to the gravel because they're trying to regrade and repave this whole stretch here. It's all potholes by now. They weren't working yesterday, being Saturday. See the clouds breaking up ahead, so that's good news. Or it's good to see. Alright, let's see what we're looking like down here now. I know my car's going to be a muddy mess, so I don't wash it. Whoa. Yeah, don't want to fucking do that. Hopefully they'll regrade it again tomorrow. Hopefully. Once it dries out. Tuesday morning. Get out of here. Start heading south. Don't want to leave, but I have no choice. Uh-oh. I don't want to lose my front end here. Already bad enough. Oh, they capped their chimney with tarp or something. Wow, it took them that long to do that. Guess they finally realized they have a leak. Been that way since last year, I believe. I'll turn it back on to where I turned off the other day. Past this point, I haven't been down yet since before the floods. So we're gonna turn it on. What I hear down at Vermont Country Campers, which is now called RV1, supposedly they were all underwater and lost all their inventory for all the travel trailers and motorhomes and stuff they had parked there. I'm curious to see how that's looking over there. Meckelson's is on higher ground. Had any foot above the floor of the trailers. So they all got damaged. Got dead fisher. Fisher cat or a porcupine, I couldn't tell. Oh wow, there's a big old sandbar down there now. Jeez. Wow. Got a little waterfall here on the right. Sure that's all spring fed. Not from today. Underwater, but it was running close. I know all this was underwater here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a spot to park in here. Get my pies and getting out. Guess I'll get a shot in the other direction. I at least want to see if I can get a good shot of those campers that were underwater. You can see where the water line was. Station was underwater. I'm assuming that this stuff here was. You're close to the river. River didn't quite come up that high though. Oh, there it is. Wow. Pull over and let these cars go by. I'm gonna get some photos of this. Underwater completely. Wow, look at that. catastrophic like it was the last time though. But it is getting a little high. So I want to get out of here Tuesday morning as early as I possibly can. It's supposed to rain again Tuesday. So I can get ahead of all this. When I get down in the Rutland or past Rutland, it should be okay. Actually, let's see. Get down around Spencer's house. I mean, he gets affected too in that area, down around Troy, New York and all. New York got it pretty bad too, around Saranac Lake and all. We'll see. As long as I get down to Rutland, it'll be okay. We're past where all the major flooding was taking place at that point. I don't think I've had the camera on this part before going this direction because I went a different way. Or that it was at nighttime. So let's get a better shot now. Survived again. I don't know how. There's big old trees on either end of the bridge. Now I went all the way to Wayside to get my maple cream pies and take them down south. Yep, and I stick them in the fridge.
The road's still okay?
Everything's okay, everything's wide open. You know, Route 2's still a muddy old mess over there, so, but that's expected, you know. So everything else is fine. River's still down there where it needs to stay, you know.